Peace to the gods, guardians, and the Gargantuans. Praises be to the Most High, and you, congratulations. You've made it to this glorious moment. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you love Naruto, but hate totalitarianism, we could and should be friends. That's the thought that occurred to me as I was driving past this red Suburban on the highway today. I noticed that it had a couple of those anime stickers on the back windows. You know, the ones that make it look like the anime character is peeking above the window. This particular truck had a sticker of Naruto on the right side, a sticker of Gaara on the left side, and as I passed it, I saw like a full shot of Sasuke on the left side. I said, man, I would love to be friends with whoever is freely traveling in this automobile. Then I thought, what would be a deal breaker for me if someone really, truly, wholeheartedly loved Naruto? What would be a deal breaker? The answer to that question is simple yet complex, so I thought that'll probably make a good video. I don't care how much someone loves my favorite story of all time. If they simultaneously advocate for violence against innocent people, then we can't be friends. And that's unfortunate because I would love to believe that I can be friends with everyone. But if I knew that you loved Naruto, I would jump to the edge of any cliff or bridge if I saw that you were falling from it, with my arm extended like, hold on, I got you, I got you. But that sentiment is complex, isn't it? Some people don't think that they sponsor violence against others. If you asked anyone if they sponsor the initiation of violence against innocent people, most people, 99% of people would be like, hell no. They wouldn't, they couldn't, and would never. However, one can simply get to the bottom of this by simply asking if one votes in the political theater known as elections. Ooh, I know someone is scratching their head, feeling a way about the statement that I just made. Shh, I'm doing it myself. But bear with me, I have a point here. I can already hear the pushback against that because Americans, especially marginalized groups and underserved communities, eye roll, often fervently worship and prostrate at the demonic altar of politics. And I don't know how long you've been following me in my musings on Instagram, where I break this down ad nauseum. We can talk about it more down in the comments. But for the sake of time, isn't voting indirectly sponsoring acts of aggression and violence amongst people? Even yourself. When you really stop and think about it, does anyone need clarification on this? Allow me to put it succinctly. Authority resides in the individual. Duh, right? Any belief otherwise is self-contradicting. And if you believe in our political system as is, which operates under the asinine idea of will of the majority, then by simple deduction, you also co-sponsor the initiation of violence against innocent people, including yourself. I need a side note cam! I need a side note cam! Side note, to all the comments and commenters I've gotten over my YouTube journey, encouraging me to foster these types of conversations, I personally believe if we're not having these types of conversations, we should all just shackle our necks, hands, and feet and let the tyrants have their way. We're not about to do that, are we? So I say all of that to say, people aren't even thinking of this type of stuff. And that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Even more. What is one to do after realizing that the elective process is a complete sham and serves as a voluntary admission that we the people are of unsound mind and cannot settle our own affairs without the dictates of an organization that's only use is their monopoly on force, on violence, aggressive violence? Mind you, this is the very thing Naruto and the entire Shinobi Alliance was fighting against and sacrificed their lives for. To fight against the infinite Tsukuyomi that Madara was hell-bent imposing on the world. In spite of him thinking this would also stop all suffering because he himself suffered enormous amounts of trauma and he truly thought that this is what was best. But that's a whole nother video. All that said, I want to add that I know it seems as if I'm discouraging people from voting, and that's mostly true. But I do emphatically encourage all people within the age of the majority to take command of their political servants. Notice I said take command as opposed to make demands. And there's a big difference. These people, as far as I know, still take oaths to serve and supposedly could and should be held accountable.
And that's part of the problem for me, because these same people who swear an oath to protect and serve this country have somehow become immune to any accountability. Prime example, the US's most recent president was recently indicted on 40+ felony charges. How is this man not in prison? Let's not even start on the war crimes committed by every single sitting president since I've been alive. And that's so infuriating to me because I've been to jail for the DMV's clerical errors. Anyway, the point that I'm driving at is a solution. When I say take command, I mean using writs and affidavits, such as the one I've provided below called the Sovereign Rights Protection Act. Check it out if you're so moved. Also, we could just buy land free and clear and make it a sovereign country, like this guy did. I very, very much like RFK running for president. I love the guy. I agree with 90% of the things he stands for. It's the 10% that concerns me the most, however. He's pandering to a group that I dare not even say because I don't want to get my channel banned. But let's just say Free Palestine. I don't support apartheid. RFK is very shaky on the subject. It's like almost nauseating how shaky he is on that subject. Cornel West is also running for president. I've loved Cornel West for as long as I've known about him. However, I think his chances of winning are slim to none because I don't see him gaining the money needed. And I also don't understand why one needs millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to effectively campaign for president. Stay tuned for a distraction to get you to spend some money. Shout out Astro AI. They also hooked me up with a discount code, which will be below. If you're in the market for a portable car vacuum cleaner or a windshield cleaner, that link, you'll get a nice little discount for all of life's adventures. Definitely check out the link below to get yourself a discount. This is a vacuum cleaner's dream come true. Ooh, because my baby loves to bring home rocks from the playground, so we have all this rock debris, crumbs everywhere. Definitely just a bunch of crumbage going on. Oh, she's got a light going on. Look at that sexy light right there.
So with that, I bid you adieu. Thanks for listening to the random ramblings on top of saying alarming and provocative things. But it's probably as simple as, if you love Naruto and hate totalitarianism, we could and should be friends. Till next time, be safe, stay dangerous,